Hi guys, it's me, bro, cognitive behavioural therapist, crystal therapist and colour therapist. This is my first official video, but second video altogether. Today's video is going to be about cognitive behavioural therapy and how it can help you. So let's get this rolling. So what is cognitive behavioural therapy? Well, let's break it down. Cognitive is basically everything that's going up in here. So your memories, your thoughts, your dreams, how you process all of that. And behaviour is obviously, what behavioural means. It means the way you act and react to your feelings, your emotions, and your environment in general. So all in all, cognitive behavioural therapy focuses on NATs, which stands for negative automatic thoughts. So let's say, for example, you have a partner and your partner works late. And your automatic thought, your negative automatic thought is, they're cheating on me. So just because your partner is working late doesn't automatically mean they are cheating on you. They are working late because they have a job and it requires them to work late. It's that simple, and I know at the moment it might not seem that simple, but ultimately it is that simple. Another negative automatic thought will be, I'm going for an interview, and if I fail this interview it means I'm a failure. So you go to the interview and you don't end up getting the job at the end, and you automatically think, I'm a failure, I failed in life, I failed in general, which of course isn't true. You need to look and jot down other factors of why you might have failed the interview. For example, you might have not been prepared, you didn't do your research, maybe you just generally were in the right frame of mind to take the interview at the time. There are other reasons why you failed or why you didn't get the job. It's not because you are a failure in general. So I'm going to be a little biased here and say that I generally do believe that CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, is one of the best therapies you could get, because it's a doing therapy. So for example, counselling, as much as counselling is very good, you go to the counsellor and you talk about your problems, what you're going through, and it's nice to get it off your chest. You feel, you feel relieved, and it's nice to have someone to talk to about your problems. But you still got home and you still feel depressed, or you still have anxiety, you still have anxiety attacks, and you still have the eating disorder. Nothing has actually really changed. But with cognitive behavioural therapy, you'll go to your therapist and they will give you coping techniques on how to deal with your current situations. So for example, anxiety. You have an anxiety attack, so I don't know what to do, I'm panicking, I can't breathe. Your cognitive behavioural therapist will give you breathing techniques. So I'll say, you breathe in 5 times, you hold it, you exhale through your nose, for example. Or I like to do this method with my clients, where if they have an anxiety attack, I try to tell them to think of 5 things they can see, 5 things they can smell, and what rhymes with this word, what rhymes with that word. So it gets them thinking about other things other than the fact that they're having an anxiety attack and they're panicking and they can't breathe. Another way CBT can help is to find the trigger. So most of the time you just don't wake up and have an anxiety attack, or you don't wake up and self-harm. You go through a thought process, and then thought process turns into feelings and emotions. Then you react to those feelings and emotions in a certain way. So for example, if you self-harm, you will go through the whole process of thinking, feeling, and then due to that feeling, you self-harm. So with finding the trigger, what I get my clients to do is I get them to keep a journal, a diary if you like, of their day-to-day activities, their thoughts, their feelings, literally everything that's happened that day, from the time they wake up, from what they've eaten, all these factors I get them to write down. And then we can break that down, and from that we will be able to find your trigger. So what you're thinking in that moment, what you're feeling in that moment, why did you think that, why did you feel that? And all those emotions obviously lead to my client to self-harm. So once we can find the trigger, we can work around the problem. So I hope you like this video on cognitive behavioural therapy. If you would like to find out more information about it, please feel free to email me at allinmindtherapies@gmail.com, or drop me a message on Facebook or YouTube even. And I'm looking forward to sharing my videos on my other therapies in the next couple of weeks to come. So I hope you liked it, guys. Bye.